Welcome back to FTL Multiverse. Still flying the Big Nog. We are in a Harmony sector being attacked by the Disparity. We've chosen the side of the Disparity because they're the new cool thing, right? Right. We were given 3 things to go to, so we're gonna try and do that. Hopefully they're not too far apart, or at least like on a nice little way towards the exit. Yeah, they kind of are. Okay. Army prepares to still have control over this beacon but to keep it that way. The guard assumes you're a threat and prepares to attack. Well, they're not wrong. I can tell you that much. Shield cheese is doable here. Cool. And your sector are just strange in its symmetrical uniformity. Why not just have it be completely uniform? Or why not go all out and make everything asymmetrical? These are the things you ponder as you step over the lifeless remains of the engine and collect what you can from their ship. We're gonna have some explaining to do once we get to the final sector, aren't we? Much as I would like to do that thing that we do need to go down. You're right, seeing the ordinary beacon, sky show, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Frigate. Okay, we're basically in. That's alive. That's a joke and a half, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Obelisk. There we go. Should be some good loot. What the hell? How do you have... How are you alive? That takes great to reduce damage from walls. Ah, okay. The mighty vessel has been vanquished. Within the now cleared cruise plane, a scrap as lives remains for the taking. A battery beam. Sounds like something that doesn't take power. Oh. Huh. Ha! That means you can become quite the weapon. Okay, let's check the ambush then. You have to set a coordinates labeled ambush. Apparently one of the Harmony Link coordinates fragments is here. Analyze the scene. Seems a gruesome one. The victim of the ambush was a Disparity ship, but took out several Harmony ships with it. You don't see the survivors. If the Harmony Link coordinate fragment is anywhere, it's likely in the remains somewhere. As convenient as what you still have fragments to collect, you must push on. Pulling into the beacon, recognize a common sight. Separatist merchant vessel being harassed by a ship belonging to the Harmony. Suppose you don't really have to be part of any battle to be part of the war. Safe to say we're like now actively hostile towards the NG. Interesting. Okay, this thing being down is helpful. That was one tough little NG. The one I had mind control, that is. I want you to feed the Separatist express their thanks and make their wares available to you. Now just a few moments to utter a prayer to the shrine. As you approach, however small, the Sultan and other craft reveals itself from hiding. Federation ally, the ministry has granted you this festival, blah 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 blah. Yay. Big old ion charger instead of the... I mean... Should probably get my dudes out. We're using 2 beams, so the ion charge isn't that bad of a choice, honestly. Internal upgrade. Give me some onboard tech. I would like the... Actually, no, weren't you guys selling sensors? Let's swap you 2 around. If I need anti-boarding, Haynes is better suited for that. No need to rush. I think. Can't explain about children as I respond to the beacon, you feel pulled to your hold. Inside you find random stuff that wasn't there before. Not sure how it got there, but free stuff is free stuff. I haven't seen a single one of these new ships though. But if you stand a spare occupation localized at a single location on the surface, but you can't tell if there's been a recent activity. Right now it might be a ghost town. Like I find these signs of life, preliminary scans of the area read back. Most part negative though, no small deemed false positives, yada yada. You start to feel that something is off. And there's indeed life within the outpost, though it appears to be rapidly teleporting around in an attempt to avoid your scans. Sound like the speed form of Disparity elites, perhaps taking a much larger scan of the entire area, simultaneously to force them to reveal themselves. Perform a massive scan that spans this entire half of the moon's surface. And as you expected, several Disparity elites appear to be teleporting around sporadically in a futile attempt to hide. When they've been caught, Disparity elites all collectively teleport to your ship. Next to you, one of them speaks, "Brother, why do you hunt us so?" A hint of skepticism can be heard behind this robotic tone. You're clearly a group of entities who've had their trust betrayed before. Swear to you I mean no harm, why are you hiding? Though still hesitant, the group's posture collectively relaxes a little. Harmony beavers hunt us even still. Most of us remain on the ground and hiding, waiting for the coast to be clear. Is the coast not clear? I haven't seen any Harmony around. Everyone speaks, it's not the Harmony you should be looking for. They have employed a Zoltan mercenary to bombard our streets. We have little means of penetrating their energy shield, and as long as we live, we cannot know peace. I'll deal with them. Truly you not, and Disparity elites nanite collectively reverberate what you can only assume is newfound hope. We are not far from able to track their movements. Look, if I'm gonna have to delay the fleet, I'm going to, because this is new stuff. You move your way to search the general area of Disparity elites outlined to you, though it will likely take a while. You feel necessary to do what you can for these people. I'll bring you to an extremely specific and remote location. I'm here to beat your ass, Merc. For a ship that bombs streets, you don't have a lot of bombs on you, do you? What I do have is this thing now. Right on time. Run, run in fear. For I have become a ship that can perfectly counter you. No, I'm sorry, but this is not gonna happen. Nope. It's crew dead, you quickly salvage what you can. Can I get one of those purple things on my crew now? The mercenary defeated you, turn to Disparity outpost and inform them that they've been free to return to the surface once more. Elated, they do just that, and you watch as separatists and Disparity elites alike pour out from hidden passage to occupy the outpost and begin to return to its former glory. All in a day's work. You turn to leave, but one of the Disparity elites you had initially spoken with you stops. Brother Liberator, we thank you more than you can know. We would like to offer you a gift, a token of our appreciation, a token from the Liberator. They usher you aside, down a discreet alleyway, into one of the hidden passages that you were told to let underground. Stepping inside, though you aren't just met with darkness, you feel as your body wades through some kind of liquid-like barrier. And your sort of physical blackness that you can only describe as being wet. Wet and warm, you feel embraced. Loved even. Within this blackness, thoughts rush to your mind. Alien thoughts, thoughts of weapons, schematics, of darkness. You feel that to receive your gift, you must simply embrace one of these thoughts as they embrace you. I would say I wanted a laser weapon, but I kind of like the ion charge 2 that I have right now. I kind of wish they could just give me a crew member. I don't care about bombs, I don't care... Well, flak can be fun always. The Shroud. You embrace the thoughts and your desires made manifest. Leave this eternal space weapon in hand and make for your ship. But these foreign thoughts don't leave your mind. You won't be sleeping easily tonight. 4 power. Chance to spawn crew. I kind of want to try it. I mean, I have these 2 weapons to really fuck up rooms, so why the hell not? The Shroud. Nice. Chance to spawn crew. That's gonna be an interesting one. Rabbit set of coordinates labeled battlefield. Apparently one of the Harmony link coordinate fragments is here. Analyze the scene. I'm surprised it's indeed a battlefield. Harmony and Disparity are locked in a massive conflict, and you notice the elite heading the Harmony fleet. If anybody's got fragments, it's them. Upon noticing your arrival, the Disparity commander hails you, brother. We are pushing them back. The priority target still remains the elite heading the Harmony fleet. Possesses the coordinate fragments we're hunting for. Could you handle it? Yep. I really would like to see one of these, but I kind of also want to be the good guy for them right now. Cloaking? Cloaking? Well, shield cheese is not possible, courtesy of the doors. Yeah. There's also just too many crew members on the ship. There's a lot of shots coming in from literally everywhere. I don't think it lasts long enough for ESB to pass us by as well. Okay, dead. Again in the room I wanted, okay. I haven't seen ESB be this useful ever. Oh, good. Finally got to fire my fancy space weapon, and then that happens. Scammed! Come on, lads, it's time to end things. I know you don't want to die, but I don't want to be blasted by ASB either. Good idea, quickly salvage what you can. As you're salvaging, you find what you're looking for. The Harmony link coordinate fragment secure in a case. Meanwhile, as the Harmony loses its commander, all NG are directed to retreat. You've won. Commanders only mid celebration as you hail. Brothers, we are victorious. You are victorious. Our people will tell tales of this battle for years to come. We're complete. Disparity fleet disperses, and you're left with the Harmony link coordinate fragment. As celebratory as your victory here was, you still have fragments to collect. You must push on. Cool. I guess we're gonna speed towards that final thing then. Yeah. You're colorful. You're also a little more dangerous than I want this to be. Alright. Did I get any crew? No. The majority of that thing missed. Also, why am I fighting a fellow renegade? Hungering Shadow. Can't be controlled and desires no destruction. Cool. We'd like to get the crew kill. We'll have to see how things go. Okay, I think at this point it's safe to board and finish them off. Stop attacking Slocknog. Good grief. How are you still capable of shooting me? Alright, any good loot? Nope. That's a shame. Alright, the cache. I mean, I can go here first. Can I? Here, no. Well, yes, but... Let's just go to the cache. My curiosity demands it. The right side of coordinates labeled cache. Apparently one of the Harmony link coordinates fragments is here. Analyze the scene. This beacon is Harmony outpost and are attacked by a Disparity ship. Its cache is anywhere it's aboard the outpost. As you approach, the Disparity hails, "Welcome, brothers, you're here just in time. The coordinate fragment is about to be in our hands as soon as we take this outpost. You got this." Indeed they do. They return to sieging the outpost and you watch as they claim both victory and the cache. Over the hill once more. We hope you enjoyed the show. May we both soon enjoy the true reward. At long last, they send you a copy of the Harmony link coordinate fragment as they leave the beacon. You're left alone. This is it. You've all 3 coordinate fragments, and putting them together, your map is updated with a final location, the Harmony link. The fate of the sector, no, the fate of each and every NG, it all rests on. Add a quest marker to your map. Can I get to it? Yeah, you know what I said. How do I do it again? FTL console commands. I think it's just event and then yeah, so now I need to find okay. FTL out of field, no, fleet delay event. FTL fleet delay event. No fuel. It's called fuel fleet delay. Event. Why is this not in all caps? Event fuel fleet delay. Let's do these as well. They're new events. I'll get a fleet advance at the start of next sector to balance it out. Can we agree to that? I'm sure we can, right? A grisly sight awaited this beacon. Dozens, if not hundreds, of Disparity ships lie in ruin as our army fleet advances through this territory. At the head of the fleet, you notice one Disparity ship still fighting, being wholly outnumbered. So any elite low rank knight you're taking orders from, you would need a way to convincing the army program itself to stop the advances. In a war as bloody as this one, the Disparity must believe it's best to generally blast first and ask questions later. Without new thoughts as to your allegiance, one of the ships comes at you, weapons ready. And as predicted, they are anaerobic crew, which sucks. We're allies! If we come across this again, we will be on the side of the harmony, but again, for now, I decided to be buddy-buddy with them. Ooh. You find yourself enshrouded in a strange darkness at this beacon. After a moment of searching, you spot where a signal is coming from. A separatist vessel being assaulted by a massive shadowy tendrils. You could likely get out of here unscathed. With them be as bait, nobody would know. Yeah, the normal reaction to finding a black abyss isn't... Ooh. Fire upon the tendrils. That's a lot of stuff in it. This forced darkness to reel, but you lost sight of the separatist ship during the fight. You can only pray they made it out, but you still need to get out yourself. I don't think that's going to be too difficult. Alright, I still need to keep doing this. I'm not trying to get any benefit out of it. Oh, well, cliffhanger. See you guys on next episode. Bye, everyone.